Hello everyone, welcome to podcast episode number 31. My name is Joni and I am the Star Crochet, and I crochet and sell luxury crochet clothing and accessories for men, women, children, and babies. On this podcast I talk about things like what I have been up to, any items that I have sold, any yarn bought, any new listings, finished objects, works in progress, and questions, any answers, and final thoughts, if I have any. It's been a while since I have been able to keep up with these podcasts. It's because I just have been going through a transformation with my business and my journey and myself, and I have been accepting this transformation as it is divine timing for this transformation. And so I've just been following guidance and following what I needed to listen to and do the things I need to do in order to change positively for myself and my business. And I have been doing great so far. I've been passing all the tests and just now getting back to my rhythm of my schedule that I have created for myself and my business. And on the positive side, I have created AI generated prompts in the color pink of 4 different shades of different themes of, let's see, yarn mountains, yarn ice cream, yarn cakes, yarn pies, yarn pastries, and yarn planets, and a whole bunch of other different things. And so I will talk about that in the new listings category under more specification. And welcome again to podcast episode number 31. With that being said, grab some tea, some coffee, some water, your crocheting project and your knitting project, and let's get started. I am happy to say that I made a sale on my business recently, and I'm very excited about that. And so the one sale that I have made, it is right here. It is the size 3XL of the green men's vests, and it is for mainly the seasons of spring, summer, and it can also be used for fall and winter with a little coat over or jacket over or a sweater over it. And so that is the price right there. That is the sale that I have made this week. I have yet again more yarn that I have bought for this business, and crinkle warning, as I am about to show you a pack of 3 of the yarn that I have bought as an example. So this is the color that I bought mainly, and I bought 7 of these packs. I actually bought 8 of these packs, but I have already dug into one of the 3 packs, being 24 skeins of yarn total that I have bought. Well, I bought 24, but let's see. I bought 24 skeins. I'm trying to count on my fingers, but I don't want to do that right now. I'm still recording this podcast. So just trust me, I bought 24 packs, 24 skeins of this white yarn. And so I have a plan with this yarn. And if you want to hear about that plan and more specifications of this yarn right here, you can check out my yarn haul videos on either my Ko-Fi or my Patreon, which is linked in the description box below. And that is the new yarn that I have bought this week. I have 5 new listings on my Etsy, which is my shop, and I want to talk about the first listing that I have. It is the scrunchies that I have, and I can show you guys right here, and I can show you guys right here the thumbnail of the listing, the new listing, and what it looks like. So this is the physical item itself of the listing, and it includes 4 different scrunchies of 4 different styles of colorways, and I used these colorways from leftover turtle bug shell colorways, and so I didn't use all of the colors because I have lately figured out that yarn is not good for my fingers anymore. It's not good magic anymore, as I would say, when it comes to new yarn and figuring that out. So it's not good magic anymore, but it's okay because I used my fingers with it, and I dealt with it, and I cleansed it. So it's good now with these scrunchies. And I know it looks like a little loofah right here when it's all tied up right here with this sock yarn, but it's just a pack of 4 scrunchies, and you can use it on your hair. And it is, you can see the price right here. of I did forget the price, that's why I'm saying it this way. You can see the price of the scrunchies right here, and that is for all 4 types of the colorways, 1 quantity each. And that is the first new listing. The second new listing that I have is the next 4 listings that I have are the AI generated prompts that I have created for my business as a little pickup, hopefully, with just something else that I offer and something I wanted to try on as a little side note, a little side part of the business. So this right here is the magenta color as far as the pink color scheme. Yes, one of the ways of pink that I have chosen. And so it has, it has yarn ice cream, it has yarn cake, yarn pies, yarn mountains, yarn pastries, yarn planets, and just about 1 or 2 more themes it has as well on that. And so it comes with 50 plus quantity of links that you can use, and it comes in a zip folder, a zip file, and you can buy that, and it is for $1 that you can purchase all 50 links for only $1. And so the second one right here is the hot pink, and it's the same thing with the same type of themes, and all of the links right there are as well for $1. So there's actually only 3. I originally planned in my head that there was going to be 4 color schemes of pink, but the third and final color that I have is the soft pink, and it is right here, and it is also over 50 links on a zip form for $1. And so it is also, the same themes of yarn mountains, yarn cakes, yarn pies, yarn pastries, yarn ice cream, and just other things as well that you can check out for only $1. And that is the new listings that I have in my shop. I have 2 finished objects that I have in this category for this week. The first finished object is the dragon fruit sock that I have completed, and so I just wanted to do one for now, and I wanted to pause on the knitting of the socks as I wanted to crochet a little bit more when it comes to the business side of the things. So I'll show you guys up close. This is what the sock looks like incomplete. I had used size 1 of the knitting needles, which is for the sock weight yarn, sock yarn. And so this is everything. This is what it looks like in completion, and I love it. And I think I'll mention it again if I need to. This is what it looked like in the first round when I had begun on it at first, and I had to flip it inside out because this was on the outside, these types of corners right here, and then this part was on the inside. And so I had to flip it, just turn it around. And then after that, I was able to see that this part right here, the outline section, it would have had to been rubbing against the skin a lot, and I didn't want to create any marks. So after I did that and turned it inside out, I like it this way much better anyway. It doesn't give, a knitting machine feel. It gives an authentic hand knit feel. And I stuck with the pattern that I had originally created with these as the outline on the 4 corners. And this is the first finished object that I have. And the second finished object that I have, well, there's more than 2, but I just wanted to mention how many I had in the first place just to help me start with this section. So this is the second finished object when it comes to a new project, but just to mention right now, this is a brand new project that I'm doing. This is a size extra small of a tube top, and this is the new project. It is called the spring top, and I am also making shorts with this collection right here, and it's going to be spring shorts. These are on the sides right here. I originally wanted the triangle section to go down a little bit more, but that wouldn't be really efficient as well. as well much for the spring shirts, the spring top, and how it would look like in the end, because if I were to leave it down a little more, it would fold up. It wouldn't stay down. I would have to have some form of like wire structure on the sides on here, and wire doesn't go good with yarn when you try to make like corsets and stuff. There's no actual valid way to create yarn corsets, out of crochet or anything like that. You just would have to crochet a flat surface and call it a corset, which is not a corset, but anyway. I've tried when I was like 17, trust me. I couldn't. That's why I just left it alone and didn't call it a corset. Anyway, so I have this section right here, the ruched bust area. It has a drawstring on top here, and I had increased all the stitches right here when I began this increase row of the bust area, and it gives space for the bust area. Also brings illusion that the bust section is bigger than if it would be smaller. And then it's the same thing on this side right here, and I had made the outlines a lot thicker because this is where I had joined every piece. I did every panel on its own, and then I joined on the sides like this. And so I did it this way because I had my trial with the women's summer top, tube top, and it didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted to, but it's still sellable and I like the way it looks. So it wasn't quite the way I had imagined in my mind, but I still will sell it. And so I wanted to just have like a little different feel when it comes to the spring top. And that's why I did this right here with the structured side panels. And so this section, right here would rest on the hips, on the sides of your abdomen, on your torso. And then this other section right here would rest on the other side of your torso as well. And that is the second finished object that I have, and I will be back with the other finished objects. The remaining finished objects that I have is the scrunchies, all right here that I have. It is all different bundles of the same different colorways that I have showed you from the first bundle of scrunchies whenever it came to the new listings that I had showed you all previously in this podcast episode. So I have 11 extra bundles of these scrunchies, and they are for $15 a bundle. So I feel that is a very good price, and I wanted to do that with my pricing of my crochet items. And so that is the finished objects that I have. I have one work in progress that I am working on right now, and I technically have two, but I don't want to show the sock work in progress that I have. I can, but it's in a bag right now, and I don't want to have to deal with that right now because it's just not my time right now to knit. But I am working on a sock, and I'll just show you guys at a later time. But the one work in progress that I have that I would like to talk about is the women's spring shorts, and it is a size extra small, and this is what it looks like right now. I have about the same pattern that I have been following when it comes to the other women's summer shorts. It is about the same, except there is no drawstring right here. It is just going to rest on the waist. It is still a high-waisted short, and on the bottoms I will be adding something as well. But on the leg section, I will also still be doing the same thing as far as, I just completed this section, so I just need to flip it up right here and then sew it, hand sew it all the way around like this. And that's just what it's going to look like, just like that, but downward like that. And so the colors, I haven't really talked about it much. It's like a clay pattern, a clay colorway, and white. And so after I sew this on right here, I want to add possibly like something right here. I'm not sure what, but it's going to be on the sides right here to complement the top that I have been working on that has a triangle at the top. So I might have like another triangle right here. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet, but I'll get there. And I have done the, let's see, what's it called, the inseam section. That is where I'm at on the other on the other leg section of the shorts. And then I just need to do this section right here. I need to go around a couple of times, and then I need to do the same thing of this white right here on this leg right here, and then flip it up, sew it around, and then I will be complete with this short right here. And then I can just continue with the same thing I have been doing when it comes to the project of the spring top and spring shorts. And that is the work in progress that I have right now this week. We're in the final thoughts section. So you may be wondering, why have I released the summer collection before the spring collection? It is because the term hot girl summer, that's pretty popular, and you think just the word summer when it comes to the season, and as soon as it gets hot, it's kind of hard to explain, but the popularity of that whole hot girl summer, term, like an aesthetic or something. I wanted to bring that forward first before I bring in the spring collection afterward, because I want to try to get myself into the in crowd of different types of themes and different types of sayings and different types of things that other people have been following, to try to show myself, hey, I'm not a bad person, and like in a different form, or like, hey, I can do this too, you know what I mean? And so I try to follow not everything that everyone's been doing, but I try to follow different sayings, different themes, different, and not just holidays, not just seasons, not just, I do stick with seasons. It's just I try to mix it up a little bit as far as when it comes to my business. And that's about everything when it comes to final thoughts. I'm happy that I have made it this far in my business, that I still have not given up. I'm very excited about that. I am very happy that I still have the passion and the excitement to continue to crochet and not give up on the reels, not give up on advertising my business, not give up on my business in general. And if you have made it this far in the video, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell so you're always notified of all the videos I make. And follow me on all of my socials. I have an Instagram, I have a Ko-Fi, a Patreon, an Etsy, I have a Twitter, I have a whole bunch of social medias, a Facebook, I have a Pinterest, and just other things as well that you can check out as well. And thank you for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!